Hello everybody, JT Bear once again, coming to you from inside my aquaponic greenhouse, where I've got yet another experiment I want to comment on and to share my opinion on. I've heard a lot about growing stevia because it's a nice sweet plant and it's basically a great way to replace sugar in your diet. So of course Shox and I had to give it a try. She got one, put it in with her tea garden up front, left it in the soil. It did really well. I got one, immediately cut it into a million pieces and put it into my aquaponics to try and clone it. Let's take a look at what happened to my stevia plant. Here is the stevia plant, well, the main plant, growing in one of those Folgers containers. I just drilled a hole in the bottom. Same with all of those, and top water them once in a while. But this one gets a little spoiled, because it's also got a 1 gallon an hour drip running off the main Aquaponics feed line. Going to be harvesting this today. And these plants look really kind of scraggly, right? But these were all taken from clippings when I brought that plant home in the first place. This is the first time I've checked on the roots for these, but I'm betting they're not too shabby. So stevia definitely looks like it's one of those plants that will happily clone for you in an aquaponic system. All you got to do is give it a try. For those who don't know what I'm talking about when I say cloning, I did a quick video on cloning with mint and curry earlier in the year. But basically, you cut a piece off, like maybe, might be good on this one. I'd probably cut it here where my thumb is, strip a few leaves off the bottom of that, and then tuck it into the pebbles, into the water line, and that will grow roots all on its own. That's how most of these plants exist. There's another one. I just cut it off, tucked it in, hoped for the best. As you can see, the stevia has grown really well. As far as growing stevia for a sugar replacement, I just don't know if it's productive enough, in my opinion, for that. But we grow a lot of our own tea ingredients on this property, and it has been, well, it's quite a joy as far as that goes. The leaves are very sweet. I find them, almost similar to a really sweet apple with their aftertaste. It's not traditional sugar by any means, but it is nice and sweet. Definitely a hint of apple in that aftertaste. I'll just end up taking this inside. I'll cut the roots off of them and hang them upside down to dry. I've seen a lot of different things for processing your stevia, but I just let most stuff hang to dry. The old ways are the best, in my opinion. But because there's no fruit or anything for it to produce, stevia does really well in the aquaponics, in my opinion. The fertilizer provided by the fish seems to be great with growing greens on any given plant. So since that's what you're looking for in your stevia harvest, it's definitely a good combo. Now these are looking pretty scraggly, I will admit that, but as I've mentioned in so many of my other videos, most plants need to be given about a foot. Plant them in the center of a 1 foot square and you'll find that they bush out and do quite well. Everything in my aquaponics system is crowded because I just want to see how it will do with the fertilizer from the fish tank. Well, that about wraps it up for this one. If you do get a chance, give growing stevia a try in your aquaponics system. I think you'll be glad you did. Great in teas, like I say. Alright, thanks for watching. Happy gardening. Have yourselves a great day.